Good feeling. And I remember driving home with my brother in that car to our crappy rented apartment in a bad neighborhood. And I had the biggest smile on my face. And that may well be the happiest day of my life. And the saddest day of my life was probably 29 days later when Clearcast, the advertising standards agency, put a blanket ban on all electronic cigarette products on TV. I lost the contract, lost the deal. 3 months later, I remember looking at that car outside, not having money to put gas in it, and just thinking, well, that was stupid. But that was our, and then obviously because we had that car, we did sell it and we did have that capital. That $60,000, $70,000 was very useful for the kickstart we needed. But that was after years and years of selling TV advertising campaigns for coffee, lip balm, making $3,000 or $4,000 a time. But that was the first time I ever felt like I was rich. And in theory, I was. And it all went wrong 29 days after that. Yeah. We were I think that's the only electronic cigarette brand ever to run an advert on British television. And that was the story of how I bought my first supercar, I guess. But that was the first time I
Did you sell the car afterwards?
We ended up, we kept it for a year and a bit. And we got to a point where we did, in fact, need to sell it. We needed to sell it. And yeah, we did sell it. And but that was a very, very long time ago. But even the arrogance I had to believe this money's coming in is going to last forever, it wasn't so much arrogance in this company or this deal. It was more, I guess, faith in ourselves that we knew one day that taking this plunge wasn't going to hurt us. I don't look back on that day with regret, like, man, I should have invested that money somewhere else. I should have spent it on something else. And I'm in the position that I knew I would be in, looking back on it. And now I've got 5 Aston Martins amongst 60 other cars. Like, it's not a thing to buy one anymore. And the joy is gone.
I was going to say, what does it mean to you now to own those cars?
It's super nice. It's really nice to buy those cars, and I enjoy them, and I love driving, and I'm a big motorsports guy, and I love driving my cars. However, no feeling will ever compare to on that relatively cold spring English day with the roof down with my brother driving that first ever Aston Martin back to our council estate in our bad neighborhood, knowing that we'd probably have to, fight off attackers at some point. That was the best feeling in the world. I think that was the happiest day of my life. And I'm pretty happy. I'm a pretty happy guy. Like, I love life. But that's probably my best ever memory, yeah. And that's the first,
great memory.
Yeah, it's the first time I ever remember feeling rich. Yeah, it was nice.